should be a hard, long battle, and it was.
Back right.
Coach, you talked about how proud you were of this team, and can I ask you specifically about your senior class? They won a lot of games here. What are you going to remember about them most?
Well, they're an outstanding class, and they're part of what built the foundation for, for us to start going to bowls. Since I've been there, I mean, they're a group of guys that work together, and they played early, and then as a result of their diligence, and they've developed a vision that bigger things and higher aspirations were possible, and I think that they brought a lot of young guys with them through their example.
Coach, just want to ask you about the setting here. You came here when you were coach at Tech. The setting here at the Alamo Bowl tonight, you guys drew 60,000 and change. That's the largest Alamo Bowl attendance since 2005 for two out-of-state teams, Nebraska and Michigan. I think that's 62,000. I want to just ask you, this dome's 25 years old, be it ever so humble and stuff, but what kind of setting is the Alamo Bowl? What kind of, what would you say? You've been to a lot of bowls, you've been to a lot of games. Well, what's it like here?
Well, the setting's outstanding. The facility's naturally allowed facility. And then the Alamo Bowl does a great job promoting their bowl, and San Antonio is a city that sells itself as far as being a great place to go. And then, both of our teams brought a significant number of fans. And then also, I think, within the state of Texas, there's a lot of people that just love football and are going to attend a football game if you're having it. And so, I think they brought great energy in the game as well.
A couple final questions over left.
Peyton, could you take us through that takeaway? It kind of looked like you had the only vantage point on it in the place.
Yeah, no, it was just counter weak, really, and they've been running that with the jet motion throughout that game. So Jihad and I knew it was coming. They had a blocker up on me, and I had to get through them. And Montgomery was right there on the other side. And I just got my hands on the ball, and it was pretty loose. So I yanked at it and ended up with it. And it was I don't know, it was a fun play. Glad the offense could capitalize on that for sure.
So good job. Question back.
Max, going back to roughly a year ago, you kind of waited a day there before officially signing with the Cougs. Just what is this moment for you to have this sort of impact in your first year? And then take me back to that moment when you did sign with them, and was this everything you were hoping for?
No doubt. Looking back, this is unbelievable. Getting that 11th win and doing all this as a freshman, words can't explain it. It's still sinking in, to be honest. Just more than grateful for everything, and I'm more than happy with where I'm at right now. Shout out to Gardner and Peyton. They really led me as like older brothers, and I love them both, and I'm gonna miss them. They definitely deserve both those trophies right there. And yeah.
Question back.
Peyton, between the third and fourth quarter, you gave a passionate speech to the team. What were you saying to those guys in that moment?
I was just telling them, we got 15 minutes left to play as a group. These last moments that we have together as a team, and just leave it all out there, and you'll remember this for the rest of your life. Just once, this is what we worked for all off season, all season, and so it just kind of came down to that, and I was just trying to inspire the troops and rally them, and get them going to finish that fourth quarter, because I feel like we're a good fourth quarter team, and we just needed to finish that game, and we did.
Yeah, Peyton, can you talk about the two-point conversion, what you guys saw there, and how you guys were able to kind of smother that play up and really seal the game with that play?
Yeah, I think they started an empty, and we were dropping 8, cover 2, Tampa 2, that we like in the red zone, and quarterback stepped up, kind of got flustered, so shout out to the defensive line for getting pressure on him, and I, as the low hole player, had to come up and stop him, and he threw that pass to Montgomery, and Willie and Marcus were there just tackle. Like I said, we didn't make all the tackles tonight, but we made them when they truly counted, and that was one of them.
Thank you. Gardner, you want to close with something?
Man, I have to say thank you to man, these coaches, this team, this university for really taking me in. Really didn't know what to expect coming into the situation as it was. And man, just the family that we've developed, man, these brothers of mine, man, it was only for a short time, but man, it means so much to me, and I couldn't be more appreciative.
Thank you. Could we get everybody to stand and hold the trophies and get a picture for the media? Everybody can get down, like, you guys get it back?
Thank you.
All right, appreciate y'all. Thank you.
Are we staying here for a bit? Yeah? Cool.